Gambians, residents of the Gambia. In July of this year, the Ministry of Health detected an unusual rise in the number of cases of diarrhea and vomiting among children under the age of 5 within the 6 health regions of the country in areas affected by flash floods. Many of the children affected later developed acute kidney injuries, resulting in the untimely deaths of 66 children within the last 3 months, even though they had the best medical attention and care available. Various laboratory tests conducted on the samples from the victims show that bacteria are the likely cause of their deaths. Doctors noticed a trend among the patients, which indicate that some of them had taken similar drugs. This suggests a link between the acute kidney injuries and the drugs as detected in some other countries. Acting on this evidence, the Ministry of Health issued a statement to suspend the use of the suspected drugs. After receiving the first test results, the Ministry also ordered an immediate recall of the drugs from all pharmacies and households. Fellow Gambians, residents of the Gambia, the Ministry of Health has since been working closely and relentlessly with the World Health Organization, WHO, and the Center for Disease Control of the United States of America, CDC, on this matter. Investigations are in progress, and we hope that they will get to the bottom of the outbreak soon. With the support of the WHO, the ministry sent the drug samples to laboratories in Senegal, Ghana, France, and Switzerland for further investigation. The results received on Thursday, 6 October 2022, confirmed contamination of 4 of the samples. I commend the Ministry of Health for their diligence, particularly for the early detection of the outbreak and their sustained investigative efforts and control strategies. Due to their timely intervention and the support of our partners, the outbreak is now under control, with only 2 cases reported in the last 2 weeks. Fellow Gambians, residents of the Gambia, I must state that the child mortality figure of 66 is not at much variance with the recorded data for similar periods in the past. This notwithstanding, my government remains deeply concerned about every death in the country, as well as all causes of premature deaths. In view of this unfortunate incident, I directed for immediate action that the Ministry of Health works with the Attorney General's chambers to review and update the Medicines and Related Product Act, the Pharmacy Council Act, and all other related legislative frameworks and regulations. The Ministry of Health collaborates with all relevant partners and stakeholders to strengthen its detection capabilities and establish a quality control national laboratory for drugs and food safety. And in collaboration with relevant partners and stakeholders, the Ministry of Health investigates the source of the contaminated drugs, the circumstances and procedures for importation of medicines into the country, and establish safeguards to eliminate the importation of substandard drugs. Already, the World Bank is supporting the government, and steps have been initiated to establishing a quality control laboratory at the Medicine Control Agency. Fellow Gambians, residents of the Gambia, I assure you all that government will leave no stone unturned to get to the bottom of this incident. I urge you, however, to be vigilant enough to ensure that all medicines sold or used are safe and effective. We owe it to the nation and to ourselves to protect the lives of every citizen and residents of the country. In the meantime, my thoughts and prayers are with the families that have lost their loved ones. Loss of life is always a sad moment, especially when it involves tender lives. We regret the loss of each of the 66 children and pray that Allah consoles the bereaved families. I thank you for your kind attention.
Greetings, folks. I'll be suman in the because I'm going to in Sasala, you know. Gambela ko len salsa, you know. Asuma dundin. After listening to Barrow'S speech, Gambia Burukatala. Folks, Gambia Burukatala. I truly believe ko banko Burukatala. Nganyum fali enne. Kaprim presidential elections. Amansi. 5 consecutive years. Nko near camp near Adam Barrow tambi the next election. Barang Gambia be father. Gambia be father. Than the Tarlara. Not just because of the health sector, but banko from economically have a father. Tak. We burukala. Ali Adam Barrow'S speech ni lamole. Entamana Jumale Adam Barrow ni safe Adam Barrow. President Barrow'S speech, Jumala has suffered. This is my great concern. Or this is the question that each and every citizen of that country need to ask. Dr. Samadi is the medical advisor to the president in terms of health, the entire health management in that country. I am not sure. This statement of Adam Barrow read is from Dr. Samadi. No, it cannot be. The content of that letter is an insult to the entire country. It's an insult to each and every citizen in that country, whether you belong to Adama Barrow camp or not. It's an insult to entire humanity in this world. President. Ali Adama Barrow'S statement I may read ali umwele. Akala government la early intervention. Now Barrow'S government. Nin World Health Organization of Manyan detect. International media man capture. Adama Barrow'S look. Gamena le Adam Barrow diamali alamo. Ale Adam Barrow diamali alamo le Gambia dingon. Adam Barrow lat government. I need to indicate Gambia dingon. BIA statement o me read. I don't know where to start. I don't actually. I don't actually know where to start, seriously.
The child mortality should.
Along Barola Diamo will be the biggest insult. The Millennium brothers, I'm just wordless. Matter where to start and where to end. I don't know. Because this statement is too controversial for a basic human knowledge to understand. This is the statement that comes from a head of state like Gambia. Let me elaborate a little bit. German's medical law in this country in terms of medicine control. Jam, as a trained nurse, you are not there to even diagnose your patient. Kav kila personal. It'll be diagnosed la. Your prescription or chai. At a pharmacy or Barrow'S. Inya mama wala. Inya form mama. Personal ka kungole academy. Ye kundi mi borrow di ala prastamol. Na at la doctor mat a state ala doctor ala medical ala medication plan sol nyen kono. Down as 𝒕𝒉𝒊𝒔 medication, if necessary medication, in case of headache and other things. Nin doctor ma indicate a medical plan koniti nya matter. You board case of boni now because of normal paracetamol ya go men kundi me borole sasa no anywhere cardio personal. And kuna happen personal ila life ba spin na jelle. Nyimbango kanya. The first ila personal ya lonko. Yala basic parameter tamini along man kende wale fe noticeable yala body nature nyinyi yala ko nyimbe damente among this is not normal, like the basic parameter. The first thing that you need to do, you can emergency doctor call ambulance sale that particular individual or the details about the deal. Yemen itela personal diagnosis yemen suit ya balebole fole wo ambulance binale with the emergency doctor to do the further diagnosis in that particular place. Janneh bari fala to the hospital. Anamabroka medical control unit Lesotho Gambia. An international company. The most saddest part of this story is alma mendamento mamma. Adamabaro mandamento fama. Gambia found Adamabaro diamu be amame indicate. This company, they only produce this medicine to send only the entire medical production institution, like the manufacturing institution, like a company make a borrow produce. They only produce these medicines purposely sent to Gambia. Wale muntela great concern. This is the question. Anamabaro masakuna nyanta minyene kala nyanta mentani la Gambia diwan minyanta kila la great concern. And I break down a contract on your Gambia nyadide. The institutional bodies many are responsible to allow contract on your sign with this company, the import, medical and health, Kotu Medical Center. Let me start from this. When we established this DLRG project in the Gambia, the moment he borrow from the Gambia, kila borrow the modale, ikabe kili to Kotu Medical, Kotu. These are the people controlled the only incoming medication in the Gambia. Medicines, all kind, either being private or government, whatever. They are the sole responsible. The community like all medication in Italy check. Any local anesthesia medicines, it could be 𝒒𝒐𝒊𝒏. I fully remember medication like lidocaine. It will be tantal below because only Banjul hospital are entitled to use that medicines. Because all these health posts will use la non. Only Banjul need tawala. As a local anesthesia. Okay, Obanda here. But the most heartbreaking statement Adama Barrow may need. Adama Barrow ko ako niya record sol nyinjibe dindin taworo ni woro la fa aka mansia kumol ka fanyame niya compare dindin jele fata o Santa Milad o dindin jele fata dindin taworo ni woro. That's nothing, absolutely nothing. Aka mansia ni record sol nyimbala jibe ako ni aji be fanat la masa kunda fonying yini situation of be controlled already. Kabanku di also confident that quality fam fa ko take ngai mborol nyintala ngabe control. At la government fanala institution on indirectly to collect all those medicines from the various pharmacies and hospitals in the Gambia. Are you aware? Are you a Gambian like Adama Barrow la manaba? Moment ko dinin taworo ni woro la fa Gambia ko na ko defend ni compared to the record number of people make a foul bankoka. The new child mortality deaths. I can't defend. In fact, Atera Masakunda for well, they are in total control of this. Gambia Masakunda ma any report, even a finding, the fact finding about this information, this deadly poisonous medicine in America, the new fact can be. The government, a number of government, they are not even capable of finding these deadly poisonous. They had to involve Senegal, Ghana, and Switzerland and other laboratories. They don't even have a standard lab to identify the kind of medicines that need to be used in that country. Do we have that one in the Gambia? No. They have to deal with Senegalese company, Ghana, and other African countries to determine, to even detect the type of medicines that we knew that the Gambian need to use in that country. Are we not ashamed of calling ourselves as Gambians? Nenman Gambia dingo je mbanko dingo je mention more fata, a kilo fata, a selfishness, a keta hasidoti. Muka mo fonga je masakunda dokula me anamka ba seleta ko Gambia alise kato. This is so painful. Gambia soja Tonya Gambia masakunda dokula le ba seleta. I hate for the language. This is so painful. Ndedimo, you know how priceless an innocent child can be brutally killed by the people responsible for that country. The Masakunda Dukula be sita be. Around Barunala cabinet, or how many ministers sita be. Around Barunala advisors will be sita be. According to how war ni war la saya defendi niya compare mon and fata no kuno. Now Adama Barota like Gambia current situation to compare with the past. Is that's this government we have today to compare our present situation with the past? Why do we make Kenyans from back in 2016 if we are there to compare the past and the present situation? Gambian government do good and more pass and retajala from the interest like you born. Gambia I say God for the language. My heart bleeds so badly. Seriously, it so bleeds so badly. Jumala ni statement ni safa Adama Barrow e prior it ka Gambia di won kamfandi. Wala fon ba seleta. Men be ni statement on koma. Wala fon wala Gambia di won Gambia la ndinga na Gambia di won bele nyanda. Ngo Gambia di won ale ba taradiya bulal be findal yalla banko safe. Gambia dingol kabila Gambia police kundale wa sojar kundale wo ni mol men la family di fatal be fintina lita Gambia kon ali ala banko safe batale amembe o banko ka sembo wala batale. Can you believe this? An innocent poor people the banko dingol men yana ka Adama Barrow jo Dr. Samate nyalo ndanga statement for me bonding about Dr. Samate. I regret it, bitterly regret it, because ngama nyi statement not about Dr. Samate bolo. No, this sorry for the language. Gambia politics on the halala. Gambia politics on the diamala from today. Not in the be made up for it, but in the diamala be. The diamala Gambia quality. Ikala Tonya Gambia di one selfista. Gambia di one have a position to the baka sele the fight for Adiko about the selecane. Pruka banco di mobetora. Billahi wala tallai. Gambia army baby searing. The police will baby searing. Security baby searing. Una Gambia institutional. Ika Ministry of Justice men for Kafuko kana new luale bondo. Ministry of Justice le for be bas selected mo beti. Ngajele injustice men tamata banko kambi. Bob keta fele bi. Mo bas semeri yata ya alaji. Ya mota bi justice be searing. Ya be searing ke ye bas semeri landa la kolka. I say to be. I'm so bitter. Sorry for the language. This is very sad. Gambia soldier no be be disarmed be Gambia be la internal armory be base merigon level foreign soldier on le Gambia banko kan bi ka na banko la nafulo bi na banko la economy bi abe foreign base merigon level banko kan bi ndebe pati no la ngana o banko kan je minte ngawantol dole Gambia nyanda burukala as states. Yala mon na journalist jibe na journalist ba semeri mon men famo beje jama men beje men lota ka Adama Barrow masakunda ta ka empower kalo Adama Barrow masakunda e ka kodota ba semeri mon ka kodota Adama Barrow masakunda bulu ka populace Dr. Cisse ngaje Dr. Cisse tara je Adama Barrow ya nga journalist ba semeri mon leji ka safiro ke ka ko men fale tamu nyim bankoti nsewoje nsafa ka fa kon men fale tamu nyim bankoti. Okay. Altinodo ndakazele. Barangana tabasaba. I thank the German government. Ye Gambia di umenda mamuta jimbanko kanja. Me anako is more than 200 people. More than 1,000 Gambians. Nearly 30 to 40,000 Gambians living in this country. Many more big many are kaiti from table bulokono. But in German Masakundani, the World Organization for Migrants, one not take balloon jail, health insurance be retarded anywhere in the hospital, killer Jana Losser. The Kuranta Jana, ambulance some ambulance Kanaka Kuranto from Gachiki Kasamba is more than 800 to 1,000 euro. The number of from November 25th last year to this July, the number of time ambulance in the time emergency cases Cambodia Kansamba Hospital, the number of time spent hospital, even single transfer, even 1 cent major hospital. Ni boro keso ni boro me adina ni dara hospital ni dara sukra ka ta pharmacy odo. There are some medication men are 5 euro da malaka yata. All kind of diagnosis, capillary CT scan, MRT, or whatsoever, colonoscopy, gastroenterologist na beleke imbanguka, even a single cent major. Nin Dr. Rolben treat kay kamita ko fangi muswa en kanole. Fenda lafta London the nature of sickness I have in my body. Nay treat gentlemen, you feel like they are in love with you. But they want to know, they want to diagnose and get the actual fact. Doctor refused to give me even a single prescription, Kaboro dinner, since they don't detect anything in my body with all the sickness I have in this country. As long as you might detect even a single medicine you might prescribe me, Cardina, from November 2021 to this July. Billahi wala talai. Even a single day ka doctor ka safero Kenya. Only autotone. Yemendina. Because of that long contractment sort of the muscles. You borrow mendina when you remember the muscles and you relax in there. And painkiller. That's it. Ibo. Wala nova mean. These are the 2 different medications I mean prescribing within these 8 months of sickness. Sometimes I attack come in the bed. I go with oxygens. Sometimes. Gambia dingwan. Alma unity, Alma unite ala na bankota, including all the militaries. Ka Adama Barrow bondal nyaro. Adama Barrow don't even know how to make phone read kama understand. Ngayon fale Adama Barrow a brain disorder le sort. Mo base meno de Adama Barrow dal Gambia be this. Adama Barrow is sickness le sort me anango he kan. Adama Barrow manke Adama dingoti. Even an animal. Jaman kono jang. Ila ulo isase la suo kono. Ni ambulance le kolo wulo la ambulance ni ambulance le doctor wulo la doctor ni borona te la sokona kela wulu kura ne de kamera ko ni nyale mata aka ika borona wulo le no mata ka traffico jam motol be silol bulale because kata wulu kura to le no mata sokona ka jara jamana jam Gambia adama dingol ba mo ding Gambia ding ta woro ni woro e fa Adama Barrow ko wonte fendi compared to the past record because of government la carelessness. Ka wulo ni akol wulo ila kuranjang ila wulo kuranja ya call ambulance ya call ni wulo la ambulance ya ani mboro bina bida wulo kurana utala la sokon ikam da ko no nyinte kayrade Gambia umo taworo ni wore fa Adama Barrow that record is not much compared to the records for the past records and wo mansa kundale wo borona te banko kan men cost of the taworo ni woro la fala Adama Barrow will deliberately tandi Gambia di on la ko. Nyindini ta woro di woro me alon ko nga boro samana nyimbango ko prae fa. Ala di on la fa amansia nyanta tambila wotile. Ni adi be compare to the last record. Adama Barrow kaina fale. Gambia di on nyanta fala as much as you as Atela government is concerned. Gambia di on nyanta fala la katamenyi mo ta woro ni woro ti bi. Adama Barrow la statement no wole tanda. Gambia di mo bebe siring. Hasidi will be Bassemer will be sitting here, many Adama Barrow back. Bini will interview Biniamo will be Bassemer statement of Mendila compared to Adama Barrow and Masakuna be statement, you will be shocked. Ali Daho Bankola, I would Bankola put ye. Ndanganda Yes, sir. Ndanganda Gambia political parties will form being anta brukala. O political parties will mean baby Gambia be kono be. Pele nyanta brukala. Adama Barrow la statement o be. Ndebe la mola political party jelle nyanta statement o bonila. Ka Adama Barrow la be statement o ka condemned. How many political party li nyanta collaborate la be? Wole men nyanta unity sotla. Ka Gambia silo muda. Kataka state house in occupy. Bari bavla magba la comfort zone be. Basically in about 5,000 kilometers bending Gambia to our member. Benin the soldier kunda to be at a Kendaranaka. The soldier kunda to be Gambia soldier kunda, era police kunda or whatsoever. The would to be. Go, Kelaka Bankol Menkan, Gambia Kume Kegam Gambia Konoja way about what it be. Gambia Kabila Dina Kelo Jelebi. Dina Kelo is even worse. Tribalism. Wala ndi even worse wala ka dunia nanke na Burundi ngole jere alaji be meje ba tanadi ya corruption meje corruption ka moment fa wala fongo e fisa civil war Gambia kono Gambia mune Gambia ke exceptional country different from those countries membe ke Kenya because of Gambia and I'm done with these issues ala kubal buluje Gambia, la kuwal family. Ati loto dia. Temanda mena dia mola dia la baraka.